Welcome to DK Math Academy. I am Dr. Devobrat. As I proposed in the previous video that in this video I will solve some important questions on the limit of a function. So let's proceed. I have noted some important questions and I will show the solution here. So let's follow. The first question is that find the limit of root over 1 plus x minus root over 1 plus x square divided by 1 minus x if the limit exists. Here we see that this is a chart, that is in to say in Bengali এটা একটি করণী। এর আমরা অনুবন্ধী করণী দিয়ে ডিনোমিনেটর এবং নিউমারেটর এবং ডিনোমিনেটরকে গুণ করব। We will multiply the complementary chart with numerator and denominator. Let's see. Limit extends to 1. Root over 1 plus x minus root over 1 plus x square into root over 1 plus x plus root over 1 plus x square divided by 1 minus x into root over 1 plus x plus root over 1 plus x square. Now this is a plus b into a minus b, that is 1 a square minus b square, that is 1 plus x minus 1 plus x square. Its square means 1 plus x and its square means 1 plus x square divided by 1 minus x into root over 1 plus x plus root over 1 plus x square. Now see that this is x minus x square, that means x into 1 minus x, that is this is x into 1 minus x and this is 1 minus x root over 1 plus x plus root over 1 plus x square. Now we have limit extends to 1, x divided by root over 1 plus x plus root over 1 plus x square. So this is 1 by root over 1 plus 1 plus root over 1 plus 1, that is 1 by root 2 plus root 2, that is this value becomes 1 by 2 root 2. 1 by 2 root 2. Here we removed 1 minus x by division law as x not equals to 1, because here x tends to 1. X tends to 1 means x cannot be equals to 1. Let's see the next problems. Let's see the next problem. This is the problem, second problem. Here we know that limit extends to 0, sin x by x, this is 1. Now we derived it as sin x by 3 by x by 3 into 3. That means 1 by 3 comes outside of the limit, and this is theta tends to 0, sin theta by theta, where theta equals to x by 3. Then follow this formula, its value is 1, so this is 1 by 3 into 1, so the limiting value is 1 by 3. We go to the next problem. Our next problem is limit extends to 1, sin 1 minus x by 1 minus x square. We see here that if we put 1 minus x equals to theta, then we will get here 1 plus x into 1 minus x. That means sin theta by theta, a form is coming. Limit extends to 1, sin 1 minus x divided by 1 plus x into 1 minus x. That means limit extends to 1, 1 by 1 plus x into limit extends to 1, sin 1 minus x by 1 minus x. Now this limiting value is 1 by 1 plus 1 into this limiting value, what should be? Theta tends to 0. Sin theta by theta, where theta equals to 1 minus x. Actually, x tends to 1 means minus x tends to minus 1, and so 1 minus x tends to 1 minus 1, that means 0. So 1 minus x, that is theta tends to 0. This limiting value is 1, so this is half into 1, so half. As we know, limit of sin theta by theta, suppose theta tends to 0, this is 1. Okay, we see the next problem. Limit x tends to 0, tan x minus sin x divided by x cube. Tan x minus sin x by x cube. Actually, tan x minus sin x divided by x cube, this is sin x minus sin x cos x by x cube cos x. That means sin x into 1 minus cos x, and this is x cube cos x. This is sin x into, we know that 1 minus cos 2 theta equals to 2 sin square theta. So 1 minus cos x, this is 2 sin square x by 2. 2 sin square x by 2. Because we know that 1 minus cos theta equals to 2 sin square theta by 2. 2 sin square theta by 2. Okay. Here x cube cos x. That means sin x by x into sin x by 2. This is x by 2 whole square into 4, and this is cos x. Here we have adjusted sin square x by 2, that means sin x by 2 whole square divided by x by 2 whole square into, as we have taken here 1 by 4 extra, then we have multiplied by 4, and this is into 1 minus cos x. Then we have limit x tends to 0, sin x by x into limit theta tends to 0, sin theta whole square by theta square into 4 into limit x tends to 0, 1 by cos x, where theta means x by 2. Okay, this is limit. This limiting value is 1. Here this 1 by 4 comes, then this becomes sin theta by theta, its whole square, theta tends to 0, into this is cos 0, the third limit. So this is 1 into 1 square into 1 by 1. That means its value becomes 1. Sorry, here there is a 1 by 4 into 1 square. This is 1 by 4. Its value is 1 by 4. We see the next problem. Okay. Limit x tends to 0, cos 5x minus cos 7x divided by cos x minus cos 5x. We know that cos c minus cos d means 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin d minus c by 2. So cos 5x minus cos 7x means 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin d minus c by 2. That means 2 sin, this is 12x by 2, that means 6x, and this is 2x by 2, that means x. Now cos x minus cos 5x, this is 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin d minus c by 2. That means 2 sin 3x into sin 2x. This is here 2 sin 3x into 2 sin x cos x. Okay, it is not required. Now I see here limit x tends to 0, 2 sin 6x into sin x divided by 2 sin 3x into sin 2x. That means this removed sin 6x by 6x into 6 into sin x by x divided by sin 3x by 3x into 3 into sin 2x by 2x into 2. See that we have adjusted here 6 into 6, that means only x, and here x, that means sin 6x sin x by x square. Here also 3 into 3 removed x, and here x, 2 into 2 removed, 2 into half removed. Here is also sin 3x into sin 2x by x square. We have adjusted here. Now limit 6x tends to 0, sin 6x by 6x, because x tends to 0 means cx is also tends to 0 for some constant c. So into here this is 6, limit x tends to 0, sin x by x whole divided by 3, limit 3x tends to 0, sin 3x by 3x into limit 2x tends to 0, sin 2x by 2x. That means 6 into 1 into 1 by 3 into 1 into 1, that means 2. The limiting value is 2. We see the next problem. Question number 6. Limit of e to the power x square minus 1 by sin square x. This is nothing to solve. Actually, we have to arrange the terms as we want to follow these formulas. This formulae, limit x tends to 0, e to the power x minus 1 by x, this is 1. Limit x tends to 0, sin x by x, this is equals to 1. So, limit x tends to 0, e to the power x square minus 1 divided by x square, and this is limit x tends to 0, sin x by x, its whole square. That means we can put x square equals to theta, then x tends to 0 will imply theta tends to 0. Then this is theta tends to 0, e to the power theta minus 1 by theta, and the denominator will be limit x tends to 0, sin x by x, limit will enter in this square. Okay, so this limiting value, the upper limiting value is 1, and this limiting value is 1 square. That means 1 by 1 square. That means its value becomes 1. So we go to the next problem. We see the next problem. Limit x tends to 0. 2 to the power x minus 1 divided by root over 1 plus x minus 1. There is a sort in the denominator. We multiply this. 2 to the power x minus 1, we multiply here, root over 1 plus x plus 1. So limit x tends to 0, 2 to the power x minus 1 into root over 1 plus x plus 1. It becomes 1 plus x minus 1. That means x, because root over 1 plus x minus 1 into root over 1 plus x plus 1. This is root over 1 plus x whole square minus 1 square. That means 1 plus x minus 1. So this is x. Now we see that limit x tends to 0, 2 to the power x minus 1 by x into root over 1 plus x plus 1. If we take this limit, we know that there is a formula limit x tends to 0, 2 to the power x minus 1 by x, and this is limit x tends to 0, root over 1 plus x plus 1. We know that limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 by x, that means log a to the base e. For a equals to 2, here we get log 2 to the base e into, this is root over 1 plus 0 plus 1. That means this is 1 plus 1, so 2. So this is 2 log 2 to the base e. This value is 2. So 2 log 2 to the base e. This is the limiting value. We go to the next problem. Limit x tends to 0, 2 to the power 2x minus 3 to the power 3x divided by x. Actually, we follow this formula. Limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 by x. This is log a to the base e. Actually here a greater than 0. Now this is 2 square whole to the power x. This is 3 cube whole to the power x all divided by x. So limit x tends to 0, 4 to the power x minus 27 to the power x 12 divided by x. Limit x tends to 0, 4 to the power x minus 1, and this is 27 to the power x minus 1 all divided by x. Then limit x tends to 0, 4 to the power x minus 1 by x minus 27 to the power x minus 1 by x. So this is limit x tends to 0, 4 to the power x minus 1 by x minus limit x tends to 0, 27 to the power x minus 1 by x. Because we know that limit x tends to something, fx plus gx equals to limit x tends to a fx plus limit x tends to a gx. This is also applicable for minus. So this becomes log 4 to the base e, and this becomes log 27 to the base e. So this is the value of this limit. Okay, we will go to the next problem. Next problem, question number 9. Limit x tends to 0, e to the power mx minus 1 divided by log 1 plus 3x. Here limit x tends to 0, e to the power mx minus 1 by mx into m, and this is log 1 plus 3x divided by 3x into 3. Here m by 3 will come outside of the limit. Limit x tends to 0, e to the power mx minus 1 by mx, and this is log 1 plus 3x by 3x. Now m by 3, limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to 0, x tends to 0, e to the power mx minus 1 by mx. X tends to 0 means mx also tends to 0. Limit x tends to 0, log 1 plus 3x by 3x. X tends to 0 means 3x also tends to 0. We know that limit x tends to 0, e to the power x minus 1 by x equals to 1. Limit x tends to 0, log 1 plus x by x. This is also 1. So this is m by 3 into 1 by 1. That means the limiting value is m by 3. Let's see the next problem. Next problem, question number 10. A function is defined as follows. A function fx is defined as follows. X square when x is less than 1, 2.5 when x equals to 1, and x square plus 2 when x greater than 1. Now we see that the limit extends to 1, fx is exist or not, then a limiting value will exist. We know that a limiting value is exist if left sided limit and right sided limit both are exist and they are equal, otherwise the limit will not be existed. Let's see the left sided limit extends to 1 minus, that means the x goes to 1 which are less than 1. That means limit extends to 1 minus. Here when x is less than 1, where then fx equals to x square. Fx means x square. So 1 square, this is 1. Limit extends to 1 plus. This is right sided limit. That means x goes to 1 from the right side of 1. That means these x are greater than 1. X when greater than 1, when x greater than 1, then fx means x square plus 2. Fx means x square plus 2. That means 1 square plus 2, this is 3. So these two limits are not equal. Hence the limit extends to 1. These limit are not equal. So limit extends to 1. Fx does not exist. We follow the next problem.